G'day folks, welcome back to another episode, and as you can tell, we're on the water again. We're out for a little sneaky pre-weekend session. It's a Friday. We've just launched off of O'Sullivan's Beach boat ramp, first time for me, and well, there's tuna about, so we are going to go chasing. The wind's kicked up a little bit, it's a bit choppy, but it's supposed to be dying off at about 9:30 this morning, and it's pretty good right through to about 3:30, 4 o'clock. So this should back off. Could be two parts to this episode. I'm doing a midweek or late end of week weekday session by myself, solo. A lot of people say to me, "You're going out by yourself? What, are you crazy?" Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, and I don't know what it is, but it's very therapeutic just to be out here. And you know, I like being in my own mind sometimes, just to check out and be at peace. But also, you know, I'm still finding my legs on the boat with the sounder and stuff like that. So when you got people on board, obviously it's always about trawling, getting on ground. So while it's windy, I'm going to take some time, slowly trawl around here to see if we can see any fishing bust-ups and bird action, but just to play a bit more with my gear whilst I don't have anyone on board. And there goes two dolphins right there. There they are. Woo. Take me to the bait fish. Take me to your bait fish. So yeah, so just gonna find my feet a little bit. So two parts to this episode potentially, depending on what happens today. If there's action, great. If not, I'm taking my stepfather Pete out for a session on Sunday. We're gonna go off Warina Cove and again, chase tuna. I'm finding my feet. This is new territory for me in chasing tuna. So new gear, new setup. But one of the things I really love, whether I get onto fish or not, is just the time and the effort and the energy you put into just understanding a new species, chasing a new hunt, a new way of fishing. You know, it took me over 10 years really to, well, I wouldn't even call it master mulloway fishing. I'm sure it's going to take me lots of time, many of hours on the water, mastering boat fishing, finding ground, and obviously surface fish like the mighty tuna. Anyway, kick back, relax, enjoy this one part or maybe two part series depending on what happens today. I'll just point out, you'll see I've put up here the Berkeley rod holder, an upgrade already to the boat, just to carry the reels so they're under the roof and nicely covered there, but also more so not carrying them out wide where they can pop off, because the legend and I already lost one rod, one reel down at Marion Bay in our last session, which you would have seen by now, I'm sure. Anyway, let's get cracking. That's the first upgrade. We put a few little decals on the boat, a few new little alert stickers as well, just little cosmetic things, just to Jansen it and make it Youngnomads. Anyway, let's hook in. Right, we've just come across our first bird action, and I've seen some small tuna, maybe 7, 8 kilos, just jumping on the surface here. Lots of dolphins about though. Lots of dolphins. One straight past the boat then. Gonna move. Got a few mates following us at the back here. A few birds, but they're not sitting up high and diving, which is what I'd like to see. There seems to be a few birds hanging around here. There's kind of a bit of a drop off there, a bit of a ledge or shoal. I don't know if there's schools coming in along there, but we'll circle around here a few times. Been going for a couple of hours now. No luck as yet. Did see a few last time, only small ones. 6, maybe 8 kilos. A few breaching the surface and jumping. Plenty of dolphins chasing, but no big balls of bait yet. Anyway, we keep hunting, we keep prospecting. Hopefully, we find and get on eventually. Well, I tell you what, when you're trawling for pelagics, surface fish, like tuna, it can be a long day before you even see an opportunity. But one of the things I'm really enjoying about this boat so far, among the many things, it's handling this chop incredibly well. But just the autopilot. So you can have a look, we've got autopilot set at the moment. I've just locked it into about 8 knots, 7 knots, thereabouts. You can see it's doing its self-steering. The autopilot button's just there, and all I do, you can see I've been trawling up and down here. There was a bit of bird action around there where we're swirling around. But you can see I'm just following the same line up and down, but going inside each time. So just a real cool way where you don't have to stay on the steering wheel the whole time. You can actually sit down, kick back and relax. But not much bird action so far. Just that one bust up earlier, that's all I've seen, really. There's lots of birds sitting low on the water at the moment around here. But nothing up in the air, diving down. Oh, hang on. There's some birds over there diving down maybe. They were doing that before, but when I got over there, there was nothing happening. But anyway, we'll head back that way. It's a patient game, this one. Patience, perseverance, but it's just the passion of love, that's for sure. No boats out. All I need is the fish to rock up, turn up, and got them to myself. All right, let's head back over to that bird action. We've got a few birds here. No, they're all sitting low. They're all sitting low too. Where are the bait fish, guys? Where are the bait fish? Autopilot just doing its thing. Steering us around, keeping us on course. We're on, baby. Changed over to the skirt. It's obviously made all the difference. Just a smaller skirt. Not a big fish. Just on the phone to the wife too, chatting to her. Just saying I might head in soon. It's 2:30 in the arvo. Oh, this real needs a service. The old solders from ATM. Peeled some line at the beginning, might have tired itself out early, but I don't know, I reckon there's still fight left in it yet. I want to catch and release this one, so I'm using the net. I'm going to use the net because I want to catch and release. Yeah! You! We're on! Hey, you legends! The old tuna dance. Well, there you have it, folks. My first South Australian caught tuna, 82 centimetres. You beauty! This is what the boat is all about. I couldn't release it, unfortunately. It swallowed the hooks, and so anyway, it's already on ice, already been gutted, bled, all the good stuff that you do for tuna. Feeling nice and tender, which is good. It's relaxed it, so I'm absolutely pumped. Yeah, baby, that was good fun. I wish I had it recording for the strike, but anyway, we got on. I was literally talking to the wife. She must bless me, I tell you what, because I was on the phone to her, and the rod just buckled over and spooled, smoked, and oh, that sound that all fishers live for. Woo! Oh, it gives me goosebumps. Anyway, I'm gonna get this bad boy back on ice. We're gonna head in, clean up, and I've got a special delivery for a special someone in our family that's gonna enjoy this tuna. Of course, we're gonna enjoy some of it as well, but what's a good catch like this if you can't share it with loved ones? And that's what we're most certainly going to be doing with this magnificent species. I tell you what, folks, that is what makes this all worth it. And I know I haven't had the usual epic jam-packed content. A lot of it's been about me probably talking and waffling on too much, but I really just want to share with you that, you know, from one adventure, from traveling Australia in a caravan and everything that happens with that, to fishing with Timmy the Tinny, to this new adventure, I really want to try and convey and show you, so you can appreciate that it's not every second, every minute is a bust up, you know, a hook up. You're onto something. I really want to take you on a journey as I learn more about navigating my boat, this beautiful coastline of ours here in South Australia, from Metro to York Peninsula to Eyre Peninsula. I really want to convey what it takes to build a new skill set, to learn a new understanding of different species and way of fishing that I've been accustomed to, because it's very easy for us to sit there and watch YouTube and see all the 20-minute clips of them absolutely getting fish after fish. It's not the case. Like, I got out here, I left home at 5:30 this morning. It's now 3:15 in the afternoon. One fish, I don't know, 6 hours, 7 hours trawling, something like that. But that one fish to me is so worth it than catching 20 fish, 30 fish, because it really makes you appreciate the energy, the, you know, the whole tenacity, the passion, the pride in what you do to get that one fish. And that's what it's really about. I think it's that inner hunter that I have, and I hope you have, that it's not always about the end result in catching a magnificent species like that tuna. It's about all the legwork, the preparation, the experience, getting to, I'm solo today obviously, but when you're here with mates and you get to share an experience like this, and whilst I've got no mates here today, I'm sharing this experience with you. My first South Australian tuna fish on a skirt, would you believe it? But again, it just shows you, they were busting up, I was throwing everything at them. I had bib divers to hard bodies to small laser Spanios from 65 to 45 grams. They just weren't taking anything. I was going smaller and smaller and smaller to try and match the bait fish, and I just got a straggler on its own with a skirt. Nothing busting up, no schools around, no bird action. Just goes to show you, time invested, time in the game, folks. Anyway, we're gonna head back in, clean up. I've got another session coming up on Sunday. As I mentioned, I'm going to take my stepfather Pete. I think we're going to hit Victor Harbour to see if we can get on to some bigger ones. Why not? We found our feet here locally a little bit. So that'll be the next stage, or next part of this episode, I guess, and we're going to share that beautiful tuna with some loved ones that we cherish within our family, absolutely our family unit. But time to haul ass and punch in. Let's do it.